Greetings, faithful followers. This is your old pal, Brother Jack Angry, bringing you another edition of Movie Night Live from Lost Mayhem.
It's the Angry Brothers Omaha Shakarama. It's the Angry Brothers Omaha Shakarama. Shakarama, Shakarama, Brother James just fucked your mama.
Well, greetings, faithful followers. This is your old pal, Brother Jack Angry, along with Brother James, bringing you another edition of Movie Night Live from the Monastery of Mayhem and the Angry Brothers Omaha Shakarama, coming to you from the Monastery of Mayhem, deep in the bowels of Omaha, Nebraska.
That's in its ass, by the way. In case anybody wondered, it's in its ass.
Well, bowels, we're using that as the deep inside Omaha, in an undisclosed location.
I know exactly where we're at. We're in its ass.
It's a
This is
secret.
If Omaha has an ass end, this is it.
Yes, well, at least we know that and we're proud of it,
Woo-hoo.
It's our little universe. But anyway, we're bringing you a really, really, really old film, The Purple Death from Outer Space. Now, this movie was basically edited from the serial series Flash Gordon Saves the Universe. It was released in 1966, but it actually is from 1940. That's when it was filmed. All right, so this was edited out into a 2-hour movie and circulated on the matinee and drive-in movie circuit about 1965, 1966.
There was nothing else going on in 60.
Well, it's like, hey, they had the footage, so they figured why not cut it into a movie and get it out there and see if we can't make a few bucks on it. Good old American capitalism.
Yes.
God bless America.
Turning garbage into money.
Yes, that's what we do. And by the way, before we get started with things, we want to thank all of our fans at Amazon, everybody who's bought, rented, or watched our movies, Boobs, Buns, and Bodiness Volume 1, and Boobs, Buns, and Bodiness Volume 2.
The fourth dimension
Sucks.
sucks. Don't freaking go there.
That's it. The numbers on the second film, it's only been out about a week to 10 days, and the numbers on the second film are just phenomenal. I mean, it's in some of Amazon's top watch lists here in the UK and in Germany. Japan, you kind of need to step up your game. Your numbers are getting a little weak.
Japan just doesn't get it.
I know, it's like
There's not a schoolgirl in it, so
we've got to put
are.
some chicks in schoolgirl outfits for that to fly, to make it culturally.
We might have to test that out for a couple weeks.
That's a good plan. We'll put a pin in that, and we'll discuss it with the next focus group we do. But anyway, the Purple Death from Outer Space is basically here. It is it's part of the Flash Gordon series. The Purple Death is a mysterious disease which is striking down people all over the globe. The only indication that they've got it is when you die, you have a purple spot on your forehead. Hence the term Purple Death. See how that works? Anyway, the Flash Gordon, Dale Arden, and Dr. Zarkov are dispatched in one of their trusty rocket ships to journey to Mongo and stop Ming the Merciless from propagating this disease all over Earth. But we find that Ming has other plans for them. So this is
he has other plans for Dale. Doc and Flash are just kind of two single dudes. We all know how that works out.
It's like, yeah, it's too
many single dudes.
It's a sausage.
It's a sausage
It's a
fest.
sausage fest.
Don't want to go to the Brodeo.
Yes.
Brodeo, not a good thing.
Too many single dudes spoil any occasion. Yep. Put that away. before I put it somewhere. Anyway,
I'm sick of finding you dates, by the way.
oh, shut up. I find my own dates. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is this shit? What is this? What are you drinking here? Oh my God, Captain Morgan spiced rum. What are you gonna do? Dress up like Johnny Depp? Johnny Depp next?
Hey, I know some chicks that are really into that kind of action.
Yes, he does pull more tail than a toilet seat, doesn't he? You know, what can we say but respect?
The ladies love what Brother James has.
Yipe. So, with that being in mind, I just lost my train of thought. I think I even threw up in my mouth a little bit.
It's huge. Huge.
Okay, well that was
Not to brag.
that was definitely TMI, but that's okay. Thanks for oversharing there, James.
We could have been huge. Huge.
Yes, our little homage to the Budweiser frogs. But anyway, we're going to get on with the movie. The Purple Death from Outer Space, here on the Angry Brothers Omaha Shakarama. Enjoy.
Ah, a rocket ship. We discovered the source of the Purple Death. We must destroy them. Shut out the death dust. Try and get above them.
It's Zarkov's Earth ship. They're approaching rapidly.
Careful, Flash. They're turning for an attack.
Throw it in reverse.
We're in firing position, sir.
This will burn them to a cinder.
They missed us with the heat ray. But I think you scored a hit.
Brace yourselves for another charge. Get above them! Get above them! We've crippled them. They're going down. King will be pleased when he hears about this. Zarkov, let me have the controls.
Well, I thought sure we were crashing.
That's what I wanted the enemy to think. Their ray rifle crippled our rocket gun.
We must have damaged the ship. They're heading back toward Mongol.
Good. And they report to Ming that they knocked down Professor Zarkov's rocket ship.
But Ming was in other ships to scatter that fiendish dust. In Earth, we have no defense against such an attack.
Yes, I know. Our only chance is to get to Mongol. Find Prince Baron and solicit his aid. Zarkov, radio the Earth. Report what's happened. Tell them what we're going to do.
Yes, it's our only chance to save them.
Well, what did you think of The Purple Death from Outer Space? I mean, I know this movie's kind of cornball, it's kind of cheesy.
I was praying to catch it, but no such luck.
Yes, it's like, you know, it's like you definitely might want to, you might want... What are you doing?
I dropped my cat.
Oh, jeez. It's like, oh, yes, screw-on caps, you know. We're the height of sophistication here, people. No doubt about it.
Hey, at least I didn't bring in a wine ball or something.
Oh my God, box wine. Box wine rocks! You know, the Gallo brothers, I remember the Gallo brothers.
Ernie and Julio, yeah.
Yes, their jug wine, you know, a jug of sangria for $1.99. You know, not to be in the little disclaimer, not to be taken internally, but it does do wonders if you're trying to strip some paint off your house.
Or clothing.
Yes, although you pour enough of it in the right place, it will take care of it will take care of those pesky panties, you know, like magic. Yes. All right. You know, a little bit of trivia about this movie. The part of Professor Gordon, Flash's father, was played by Neil Hamilton, who played the role of Perry White in the Superman TV series starring...
He played whom?
He played Perry White.
No. Who did he play in the Zarkov? Or?
No. He played Professor Gordon, which is Flash's father. And, you know, like I said, this is a whole movie.
I was just trying to do the math in my head, and it didn't work out.
Yes,
so.
it's like... Well, he actually did that in 1940, and he did the Superman films or series in like
In the 50s.
In the
Early
50s, yes.
50s, yeah.
He was a well-known stage actor, and because of his deep baritone voice, he generally played ministers, teachers, authoritarian figures.
Assholes.
Yeah, pretty much. But anyway, he was in it. Another little bit of trivia. The Flash Gordon series. There was actually several different movies that were cut from the Flash Gordon series and made into movies that were circulated. You had Flash Gordon and the Ray of Death and a few others. But this is the only one that I'm aware that still survives. Did we lose the thumbtack? No. Yeah. No, wait a minute. No, we didn't. We didn't. Anyway, but quit leaning on the set.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties. Anyway, onward and upward. So we're going to get back to the movie Flash Gordon and the Purple Death from Outer Space here on the Angry Brothers Omaha Shakarama. Enjoy.
Because you got nothing better to do.
Well, this is true.
Get out of your parents' basements.
Hi, I'm Demona, and I want you to watch Angry Brothers, Boobs, Buns, and Bodiness on Amazon Prime.
Following in the wake of the distressed condition of the world, with dictators, war, and rumors of war, a ravaging plague has visited the earth.
Stand back, please. Give me some room. Purple Death. Let me leave him here.
The Purple Death that leaves only a purple spot on the forehead of its victim.
Buxbury, mysterious purple death brings new victory. Hundreds die. Buxbury.
The world's greatest scientists have assembled to combat this mysterious malady.
The crowd outside is demanding news, Professor Gordon.
There's nothing new that I can tell them.
Yes, sir. It's coming over. They got through. Here, take hold. Professor Gordon.
Yes?
Professor Gordon. You got through to us.
Here is news I can tell them.
Good. I'll notify the national networks.
Citizens of the world, I have just received the first radio message to come through from Professor Zarkov and my son Flash Gordon. They have successfully repenetrated the stratosphere in Professor Zarkov's rocket ship to determine the origin of the electrified dust causing the Purple Death. They report that all is well and that they expect to get results immediately.
Flash,
What is it, Zarkov?
I've sighted a spaceship. It's one of Ming's ships from Mongol. Come here, quick.
Dale, take the controls.
Here, have a look.
It's a Ming ship, all right. It seems to be discharging a sort of dust that becomes invisible as it falls.
We must destroy that ship.
I'll drop down on it. Zarkov, radio the Earth.
Zarkov's theory that this death dust comes from another planet is utterly fantastic.
Don't forget, Dr. Froman, Zarkov's knowledge of other planets is based on actual experience.
Yes, but
Another message from them, sir.
listen to this. Just sighted a strange spaceship from another planet, which Zarkov believes has connection with Purple Death. Investigating. Flash Gordon.
Only Ming could think of such a devilish scheme.
Fade it out slowly. Every particle of Ming's death dust must have a disastrous effect. Hold your course directly over the planet Earth. A rocket ship. We discovered the source of the Purple Death. We must destroy them. Shut off the death dust. Try and get above them.
It's Zarkov's Earth ship. They're approaching rapidly.
We succeeded in destroying Professor Zarkov's rocket ship, sire.
Are you sure?
Yes, sire. It plunged toward the planet Earth completely out of control.
Good. Very good. Then the Earth will still be ignorant as to the source of the Purple Death.
That is all.
And now, Gender, what brings you up from my laboratories?
To ask your permission, sire, to perform a laboratory test upon these selected prisoners.
Your Majesty, I demand to know why I and the thousands of others with me are held prisoners in your filthy concentration camps.
You plotted with your queen, Freya, to refuse my demands. You meet the same fate as all those who oppose me. And now, Gender, what manner of test had you in mind that requires the living subjects for experimentation?
In your laboratory, sire, I have perfected the death dust.
Perfected? It is already capable of killing every living creature, of depopulating the universe.
That's just it, sire. At present, it kills everything, everybody.
Yes? Go on.
Wouldn't it be better, sire, if the Purple Death spared those millions of slaves to labor for you and killed only those with intelligence enough to oppose you?
You can name your own reward if you can prove this to me.
Tonight, sire. Tonight, in the power room, I'll show you.
I'll be there.
You see, my friends, Ming has captured my General Lupi, and I vowed to spare nothing until he's rescued.
I have an idea, Your Highness. While Zarkov and I are destroying Ming's power rooms, your men could rescue General Lupi.
But if we should fail, and Ming discovers our plot?
Why, he would destroy Arborea, even at the risk of killing his own daughter, Aura.
To aid you, my friends, Baron and I will take that chance.
But you won't have to if we all go dressed as Phrygians.
Well, then he would attack Phrygia. No. His soldiers would freeze. Only we Phrygians possess the secret of enduring our country's extreme cold.
An important reply from Captain Suden, Your Highness.
Captain Suden is commander of Ming's Palace Guards. However, he is still loyal to me, and I have means of contacting him unknown to Ming. I'll do all in my power to help your cause.
General Lupi to be executed with other prisoners tonight. Faithfully, Captain Suden.
We'll make our final plans on the way. Dale, you stay here with Queen Freya.
Ronald.
Oh, Flash.
Yes?
Captain Roca.
Captain Roca?
I'd be pleased if you'd accept him as your aide and companion. He's one of my ablest officers.
Thank you, Baron. I'm sure he is.
I welcome this chance to help you. I remember that had it not been for what you accomplished on your first trip here, there would be no free man on Mongo.
Ha! I had plenty of help, Roca, and I needed it.
Well, I'll delay you no longer. Goodbye and a safe return.
Thank you, Baron.
get over Ming's kingdom, we should land near the entrance of the abandoned drain tunnel. Our ship can be well concealed there.
I remember the place.
When the tunnel gates are opened, you will be able to get through to the power rooms.
In the rays of that special test light inside the cabinet, sire, you will be able to see the death dust as it enters the chamber. Mark, bring in the prisoners.
Follow me to the tunnel entrance.
This man of low intellect has the type of mind that is easily controlled by a superior will. And this man has a type of thinking brain that exercises a will of its own, a type we must destroy.
Sire, there is no dictator in the universe powerful enough to destroy human thought.
Place them in the dust chamber.
Carrying out Captain Sudan's instructions, Count Coro and I will leave you here. Permit ourselves to be arrested by Ming's guards. Good luck.
Ready, Your Majesty. You see, Your Majesty, the man of simple intellect is sane.
A significant demonstration, don't you think, General Lupi? We will see now how well it works on a Phrygian nobleman. Mog, place him in the chamber.
Probably some trouble in the prison ward, Sire.
No. That alarm meant that someone had been captured.
Trespassers were captured, forcing entrance into the palace, sir. They wear the uniforms of Phrygian soldiers.
Phrygian soldiers, huh? Send them directly to me for questioning.
Delay the demonstration. Come quickly.
You may return to your posts. I'll question the prisoners in private. Ronald.
So far, so good, Captain Suden. Prince Baron got your message.
I would do anything for Prince Baron.
This is Count Coro of Phrygia.
A couple more minutes and I'm going to search for them.
The others are at the mouth of the abandoned tunnel. I understand, Captain, that the gates barricading the tunnel are operated from this control room.
Ronald got the Captain Suden all right. Go ahead.
Now, Captain, how can you aid us in liberating the Phrygian prisoner, General Lupi?
Your Imperial Majesty.
Two Phrygians, what are they doing here?
I have been questioning them, sire. They came at the command of Queen Freya to attempt the rescue of General Lupi.
Intelligent-looking specimens. Let us put the intelligence of all three to the test. My death dust will decide whether or not they are to live. Take these two prisoners to the pit room at once.
Flash, this passage leads to the power room.
Count Coro, Ronald, at least you're still alive.
But not for long, my friends. Janda, I have brought you some new prisoners to experiment with.
Ming's private laboratory.
It is. I was right, Flash. The death dust is a development of the thing Ming was working on when I was here before. We must stay here and destroy this equipment.
All right. We'll go on to the power rooms.
This is the end. I'm sorry I was the cause of your capture and death.
Mog, place them in the dust chamber.
Well, greetings, faithful followers. Welcome back. What did you think of Flash, or the purple death from outer space so far? I mean, or what did you think of that movie? I know it was crappy, but there is some good trivia involved in it. Buster Crabbe, who played Flash Gordon. Obviously one of the greatest one of the greatest early action stars that the United States ever produced. Was made his career on the perception that he was a real He-Man, a real dashing, daring-do kind of guy, a bon vivant, a ladies' man, but
in short, not you.
Yeah, up yours, Baldy. You know, it's like I'm getting a little tired of the insults here. You know, yeah, it's like keep that up and we'll send you over to work with the hack. You know, you can teach them how to do a program here. God knows they need it. But anyway, no, Buster Crabbe, aside doing things like Flash Gordon, he did Buck Rogers, he did Tarzan, he did several action movies throughout the 40s and 50s.
Yeah, and he also made a couple movies too.
And he also appeared in the Return of the Fighting 69th, or I'm sorry, Escape from the Planet of the Slave Girls. Actually, he was in both. He was in both of those episodes. Return of the Fighting 69th and Escape from the Planet of the Slave Girls.
Thank you, 1980s.
Yes.
Episodic sci-fi.
Yes, gotta love it. But anyway, Buster Crabbe, you know, in spite of his reputation as a He-Man, what most people didn't know is he was terrified of rats and mice. I mean, so terrified that if he would see a rodent, he would essentially fall to the ground in fits of quaking and shaking and screaming like a little girl. And that's exactly what happened when they were filming one of the spaceship scenes. A large brown rat did get onto the set and scurried right out into the middle of the floor, directly in front of Buster Crabbe, who, upon seeing the little vermin, did a 3-foot, flat-footed leap onto a piece of set and stayed there crying like a little girl, provoking a laughing fit from the director, his fellow crew, and actors. As a matter of fact, they had to halt shooting for an entire day while Buster Crabbe got his composure back to come onto the set.
That happens at the gym too, where somebody picks up a weight less than 50 pounds,
and
we all just point and
snicker and make a big deal out of it. So, you know, it's like, even though he's a big tough He-Man, he has his human side. So, with that in mind, you know, next week we're going to be bringing you some more of the best of the worst films that we can find here on the Angry Brothers Omaha Shockorama. From myself, Brother Jack, and Brother James,
peace out,
and the rest of the gang here at the Monastery of Mayhem, let's keep America on top. Watch Horror host you all. Good night, unpleasant dreams, and suck it, you